So I've heard that if you manage to smuggle a salad head and a jar through the airport security, you will be able to open a bottle of sparkling water right in the airplane. But if you then take the widest tram I've ever seen, you will end up in the old town of Copenhagen, Denmark. So in this street photography video, I will not only show you the streets, but also how and why I made the compositions that I made. Like here I'm using a short shutter speed to make a blurry background. But also don't forget about darkening the edges to make your subject stand out.
Wow.
Another way you can make a photo interesting is by adding color contrast, like here.
Whoa.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
Смотри.
And even if you're with friends, keep your eyes open. There are some funny moments nearby.
We will see. Стрит-фотографер.
Так.
Ты попросил меня показать фотки. Я показываю фотку.
Так вот.
Ну вот.
Where? Here? Everywhere.
Я зараз тебе трісну чимось, я не знаю. Я повільно починаю біситися.
What the f... I'm sorry.
You can also create a sense of direction by where your subjects are looking. But not in these ones. Yeah. You can also look for the same colors to create some coherence. And don't forget about the rule of thirds. It's these yellow lines I use, and you can turn them on even on your phone. And if you want to do just a classic street portrait, just look for leading lines.
Tissue? No, thank you. I want... I got McDonald's tissues too.
And this is probably my favorite photo, just for the clarity.
The 7-Eleven.
And to be honest, you should practice, so just take photos of anything you see. For example, now I would not take this photo anymore, but since I was in that moment, I was trying to test myself. It didn't turn out to be a very good photo, but it was there. Whereas these photos from the loading truck turn out better. They have a color contrast, an action, and they have some kind of story. Colors just always work. And here you can also start to see the effect of this cheap $10 filter that I bought. If you look at any highlight, it's gonna be dreamy and make street photography a little more fantastical. Link in the description. And here again I play with the colors. You can see that there's mostly only black and yellow. Some say that red is the best color for street photography because it always catches attention.
What? But the price? What does that mean? That's a 4-star.
From that moment I decided to capture almost any electric car I would see. But I have a different plan in the botanical garden.
Oh my god, it's an army helmet. To beat or not to beat? That is the question. Cactuses. You need to be okay. You need to be something in between sitting down and standing up because I. Yes, but I don't know. Wait. You need to be lower. You still need to be lower.
Як робилося фото.
Still lower.
You might get into situations where there will be dark subject on a dark background, so you will just need to plus 3D exposure on them.
But they're so dark. Oh no.
Okay, so this photo isn't all that good, so I decided to crop it into a weird aspect ratio and divide it by 4 to make a different composition. And here again I'm just playing with colors. There's only orange saturated, and some black.
Ragazzi, paparazzi. Of course. I love it. Oh my god, yes, I got it! Only in Copenhagen. Teslas are boring now.
Wait, here on the white Tesla you can actually see the downside of a mist filter. But spy mode. Nice. Actually, I'm gonna be using crooked composition more often than now. It creates a sense of mystery or action.
Me?
What? You?
Sometimes when you're lucky enough, try to create stories with signs that make sense. And the hidden weapon of Netflix, the triangle composition. Or the flat composition, I mean, there's literally nothing easier you can do. And if you want to paparazzi a shot, just use the rule of thirds. I mean, here I got lucky. Look at the leading lines. This is a perfect example. What I still need to practice though is playing with blank space and making contrast.
I definitely do. Third, fifth breakfast. Ой.
Давай, поздани мене ще раз.
Ooh. Damage.
Emotional damage.
This is the best challenge for photographers. It could be a separate video, but since I'm here, I'm gonna tell you. Stand in one spot and without moving, create as many photos as you can. Good or bad. Look for people, wide shots, details, tight shots. This way you're gonna challenge yourself to create compositions without actually moving and looking for the best way. You will have to look for the best zoom, squatting down, standing up down shot, whatever you can figure out. But you will challenge yourself to change the composition, not by changing the place you stand. Here again I'm using the crooked camera to create a sense of drama and speed. And also like the halo from the mist filter. What do you think?
Wyszło złapać.
Привет.
Oh, didn't mean to scare you, sir, but these colors are what street photography is all about. Or this couple. Some things are just cute. Now for balancing a photograph, you don't need to have two of the same things on both sides. Look, this works as well.
There you go. Okay.
I noticed something inside this water, but I don't know what it is.
I don't know, what is it, dolphins? Okay, I want a picture. I don't say this very often, but I want a picture. Somebody go over there. Does it look good? Maybe, yeah, maybe over here.
If you're always behind the camera, this is a good practice to see and understand how your models feel on the opposite side of the lens. It's better to let them shoot wider and then edit and crop it later in Lightroom. And while the next few pictures have a kind of wrong or odd cropping, they're so boring that this is the only way to make them original. Crop them in a non-traditional way.
Who? Where? Oh, oh, good point. Only in Denmark. What, do you see the naked people? I don't think I can take a picture of them, but oh my gosh. Maybe I can because you can't see the faces. Maybe I can.